Hello everybody. Welcome into another XCOM 2 stream. Hello Naxdel, who was already here way before the stream was, and hello everyone else as well. Welcome. Not gonna lie, I'm not feeling very well. I had pizza, and I ate way too much. So I'm kind of dying, but maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I'll be fine. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. I just noticed, I just glanced at Twitter right before this started, that Twitch has now added a bunch of new tags that you can use on Twitch to tag your stream or search for tags. The whole list is apparently hold on, it's you can find it right there, so you can browse through those. I don't have a moment to check it out just yet, but I'll look through them after the stream and see if there's any tags that I'd like to use. Possibly not, we'll see. But anyways, we're doing XCOM, and we're going to be fighting the Chosen today. We're going against the Assassin and maybe defeating them. Maybe. So I actually went ahead and played a little bit off stream, starting an Iron Man Legendary difficulty game, and it's actually going pretty well. I just wanted to see like how the randomization happens, how the seed changes in the world. I had, of course, a different place I started with, but I did start with the Reapers. I feel like that's by default. If you start with the War of the Chosen, like the basic story, you always start with the Reapers, because that makes sense, because they have the cutscenes for that. But I actually met the Templars next, and through the Templars I met the third Chosen, which we haven't met in the on-stream game yet. So I met them, only fought once, but I now know what that one is also all about. But yeah, we'll of course continue on from where we left off. Had my first COVID vaccine earlier this afternoon. My arm aches a little and feels really heavy. Oh no. Your arm is going to fall off. Oh no. That's great news. That's great news. I'm still waiting for the vaccine to start being provided to my age group. Apparently it's still in for people 40 or above. So can't get it just yet. Okay, so also yes, what I do remember is that we need to go up against the Chosen, but what I do not remember is what were we doing here? What is going on? Sharpshooter training. Okay, that's fine. We're doing some sharpshooter training for Ricky. We are getting resistance radio. And we're looking for a new covert action. Did we need to... Yeah, we needed to do the final covert action. So technically we do have a choice here, between going after the warlock or the assassin, but I think we need to go against the assassin because they are closer to being able to attack us. So yeah, we just need to do this. So we need to send a major. Kelly is our only major, so we need to send Kelly in here. There's a health +1 to be had here. Wait a minute, who's the barmate? Madasa. Sure, we'll send them in. An optional Reaper to negate the risk of soldier wounded. Sure. They will also have a moderate chance of being ambushed, so I would prefer for us not to get that. The risk to be wounded was low, but yeah, we'll send our Reaper in there as well, so they will have the 3 people there. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hate the Warlock. We only fought the Warlock once, but that was a rough time. It was our scrub team 6 who went after the Warlock in the middle of a lost swarm. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. So yeah, we need to wait 8 days, and then we, I guess, can launch an attack, depending kind of on what happens.
You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was
Oh, I thought like my father.
I'm not
I was,
entirely
what?
sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running, but he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here.
We haven't actually gotten the, what is it, Shen's Last Gift or something like that, the DLC mission. We haven't gotten that yet. I think it might be that we need to just, where are we in? Oh yeah, we haven't even skulljacked anybody. We'll get the skulljack in 4 days. I think we might try to get a skulljack on an officer before going into... actually, that might launch something else that's gonna be a bad thing. I don't know. Okay, we were doing this supply drop, and then we were actually, I think, working on this convoy ambush here. Yeah. How are we doing with resources? We're pretty low on supplies. We don't have much in terms of contacts. But soon we'll have resistance radio, which will allow us to really pump that up. Alright, well, let's pick up the supply drop. Yep, we got a new sharpshooter. Alrighty. And grenade and ammo. Because we haven't been able to create any ourselves yet, so might as well grab it from here.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Design new research. The Avenger serves our purposes adequately in terms of coordinating our communications network, but if we hope to increase our range and reach every possible outlet, we will have to do more. A series of carefully positioned relay towers would suffice, assuming we can miniaturize the technology we've adapted from the aliens' own communications equipment. It may be difficult to balance the requisite power levels versus the increased chances of detection, but this is our best chance to expand on our capabilities. With the increased coverage, we can expect the efficiency of local resistance operations to improve, strengthening groups working within range of the towers. Alright, nothing instant or inspired. We need to break the alien encryption, and then we have a bunch of autopsies. I mean, I'd kind of be interested in knowing about the specifically, well, I would be interested in knowing a lot of these War of the Chosen special autopsies, what they do. Like the Lost and the Priest and I guess the Spectre. I mean, the Lost Autopsy is pretty fast, so
Although
let's drop that
similar
real
in appearance
quick.
to the psionic zombies we have encountered previously in our engagements with the aliens, all current indications are that these Lost are the product of something else entirely. Prolonged exposure to the chemical agents first released in the earliest stages of the invasion seem to have turned these once innocent civilians into yet another form of the undead.
Also, we do have Muton Autopsy, which, if I remember correctly from the base game, that's gonna unlock plasma grenades for us, which is a pretty nice upgrade.
Having witnessed, and more importantly, Commander, based on my research in collaboration with Shen, I believe we can reduce the intel cost of contacting additional regions by building radio relay towers along the network. The further a region is from a relay, the more it will cost us in intel. So I would suggest building relays along the remote edges of our existing network. I believe the Resistance will be grateful for the construction of these relays. They may reward us in kind.
So we can get also these upgrades, which so I got in my Iron Man game, I did get this resistant radio done earlier because it was I think it was inspired. So this is actually interesting because it does, these also are